recently with an elder
Look
woman.
at myself.
Yeah, look at 66 years on this planet, and me
Yeah.
asking you to look at yourself with a village supporting you is difficult.
Mm.
Look, don't look at me, look at yourself. Who is a late in life student going back to college, 66 years old, and we were doing a mirror exercise. And in that mirror, I was affirming her and inviting her to affirm herself. And it was kind of difficult. And the world really felt that. And I know a lot of elders felt that because, number one, it's not very often you see young people pour into elders so actively and willingly, right? We look to our big mamas and our papas to take care of us and comfort us, but we don't see that. So number one, elderhood requires comforting them and helping them to feel secure with our presence in their life as they're becoming more fragile physically. Number two, elderhood is about honoring the wisdom of a lived experience. So that even if you are advanced and you know a lot and you've gone through a lot, you still haven't gone through as much as the 66-year-old. And then three is affirming the beauty of elderhood, which is what I did with that beautiful elder. And just getting her to look at herself at the season she's in, right? Not comparing it with the beauty that once was before or she misses, but finding and being able to see the beauty that is now. And so we affirmed her. You know, I had this whole group of people who are younger than her, like pouring into how she makes them feel, or what she looks like, and how beautiful she is. And just watching her receive that. I think that's a precious experience in elderhood that we all have. Even me, right? Becoming a mid-aged woman and watching my body go through certain changes and adaptations. There's still beauty there, but it's my job to honor it first and not look for people elsewhere to validate it or see it, because they might not have the eyes or the open heart to see me. I have to see myself. I have to affirm it. And then all the good juju that comes from that, I share it with people and they see that beauty in return. Honoring the beauty of elderhood in its different stages is something that it's our job as younger people to also help to facilitate for them as well.
What advice do you have for someone dealing with a parent or someone in elderhood, but they still have to be the voice of reason? You have to take over.
That's a big deal, because oftentimes when you're becoming an elder, there's some resistance there. In all those phases of life, if you really think about it, a toddler shows resistance, right? No, me, I, give it to me my way. A teenager shows resistance, right? I want to do it my way. You can't tell me. I'm going to do what I want to do. An elder does that too. And there are a lot of people right now who are experiencing that, where they're starting to see the signs. Perhaps they're concerned. They're looking at the decision making. They're looking at the capacity of what they can and can't do as comparison to like this is unsafe or dangerous or scary, or I'm concerned. And then you bring it to that elder and they're like, oh, hell no, I'm still independent. I can still do this. You're not going to take this away from me. We have to have that same patience that we would have with a toddler, the same patience for a teenager, the same persons when people go through what's called midlife crisis, redefining their identity. We need that same patience for elders, and we don't always have that. And that's why oftentimes elders won't tell you what's going on, right? They'll keep it a secret. But if you can start nurturing that before elderhood onsets and start having healthy conversations about the future, it demystifies some of the fear that can come around when you just wait till it's like, okay, it's now or never, we got to do something. It's a crisis now. You don't have to wait for elderhood to become a crisis before you start having conversations and shifting the preparation through providing security, saying, I'm not just here to take over your life and take all your freedom away, but let's start talking about incrementally what that would look like, so I can still respect your speed and rate, but you can also respect my leadership as a young person that simply wants to take care of you. I'm not trying to take over your life. So that autonomy, when that's taken away when you become an elder, it's kind of like, well, you ain't finna run my life. I'm grown. But it's like, no, you need some help, Papa. You need some help, Big Mama. We're a little nervous. And if we wait till the last minute, it can feel like pressure. It can feel like punishment. But if we start nurturing what that looks like and feels like ahead of time, maybe even in your 50s, that could be what can help from having a really tumultuous time when elderhood approaches.